Grade 14, 15, 24, our AHSHA players college limits over to be year-long veteran Pinnacle hockey player Grace followed foul to the very end, touching the hearts of family, friends, teammates, coaches, and so many others along the way. His love, positive spirit, and giant size strength will forever be burned and will serve as an inspiration to everyone he came in contact with. Grace's legacy will live on within the Pinnacle hockey program and within the hearts of his friends and family. We would like to thank the Arizona High School Hockey Association and Notre Proud Hockey for honoring Grace's grace. Here to draw his very own face-off, please welcome to the ice Grace's Michelle, Dad, John, and brother Keegan. Grace's Grace, Pinnacle Hockey, number 93, forever in our hearts. Thank you.
Can you hear me? All right, we'll get the cameras going here in a second. Talk?
Test, 1, 2, 3.
Hey, there we go.
Derryberry at the red line as we get started in period number 1. Mark Michelson for Pinnacle in net, and Caden Wright for Notre Dame. The junior for Notre Dame, the senior for Pinnacle, who only have started one game so far this year, a shutout against Horizon back in October. At the blue line, it's Kamen trying to toss it toward the net. Williams will keep it in the zone for the Pioneers. Looks to backhand it in front, turn the puck over. Justin Kaplan the other way, 2-on-2 for Notre Dame. His shot goes over the net. Michelson had to duck out of the way, or else he would have caught one right in the mask. Here's Carson Kamen, the D1 leader in goals and points. 30 points so far this year in 9 games. To the front, and he put it off Caden Wright and out of play. Wright this year has been great. His first year as the number 1 starter for Notre Dame, 6-2-3 with a .915 save percentage and a .247 goals against. I mentioned Michelson, he's only played 1 game so far this year. He gets the start over Ben Sanger, who has actually been very good this year. But Michelson getting his chance now to take over the starting gig. Pinnacle number 1 in the standings, 10-1-2 so far this year. Notre Dame number 3, 6-3-3 their record. Jamison Bell puts it over. Illing will tap it in. Coletti plays it in front of Wright and will use the glass to put it off the skate of Bell. Landon Wood picks it up. The senior can't get past Illing. Here's a Treyu Wesley. The freshman moves in and his shot went wide. He's a D1 call-up today. A couple absences for Notre Dame due to travel. And some kids not being here. His shot goes wide. This is going to be offside. Hogenauer took a big hit. The play was offside either way. So keep an eye out for Atreyu Wesley, the freshman forward. He leads D3 in goals and points. 19 goals, 23 points for Wesley. He's played 4 games at Notre Dame. He has a goal and 2 assists. Edmonds takes the draw. Bell Edmonds scored a goal in the last time these two teams played. A power play goal at that to tie the game at 2 in a 5-3 Notre Dame win back in September. Vinny Hyde picks it up, drops it for Mason Knopfler. Knopfler to the net, puts it in front, and Chase Kaplan got back just in time to stop the pass over. Cooper O'Mahony goes back, playing catch with Ethan Glantz. Iacono can't get it out, takes a hit on the way. Notre Dame will ice this puck. as Block and Lamont got back. Chase Kaplan looked to lay a hit in front of his own bench, and he got most of the wall. Shaken up a little bit, but will stay on with his D-man partner in Jack Wilson. So Notre Dame down a few big-time players in this game. Borzone not playing, Tate Mickey not playing either, along with Roberto Gamez. And Pinnacle starting a goalie that has only had one game so far this year against Horizon, and Michelson. Knopfler on net, he gets his own rebound. Watched closely by Wilson. Nice pass right off the bench's glance, and a big shoulder save by Wright. Ethan Glantz let it fly, and Notre Dame can't get it out. Now at the goal line, Hayes is in front. Behind the net is Iacono. Down for Hayes. Jack Wilson lays a big hit as the big defenseman looking to impose his physical presence on this game. Justin Kaplan backhands it out. Now he's going to go ahead and chase after it. Gavin Williams is there for Pinnacle to pick it up. He gets it past Jaswin. Hayes will knock it forward for Knopfler. Adam Kaplan, the senior D-man, his fourth year at Division I for Notre Dame, turns it over for Ian Schmall. Schmall fanned on the shot, then tried to turn it back in front. Adam Kaplan was there to stop that attempt. Here's Drew Jaswin up for George Barlow. Soft shot goes wide, and he took a big hit on the process, and a wraparound try as Hogenauer was coming right off the bench, got blocked. Nobody saw him, and he had a free range in on Michelson. Here's Ian Schmall, shoots, and a glove save by Caden Wright. It's a physical one out there right off the bat. We're only 3 minutes in, and there's a lot of hits being thrown from both sides. Caden Wright had a great performance against Pinnacle in the first game these two teams played. 40 saves on 43 shots, and both goals were on the power play for Pinnacle. Third goal as well was even strength in the third period with only a couple minutes to go. Wright had his best game of the season, best game at Division I, according to head coach Taylor Nelson, first-year head coach for Notre Dame. Behind the net, A.J. Lang, watched by Kaplan. Nice pass back to Bell at the blue line. He'll walk it and toss it back behind the net. Cardinal in front for Small, and a save by Wright. Fourth line for Pinnacle doing good work here in the offensive zone. Picked up by Wesley. Gets it across for Landon Wood. The senior will go against Jamison Bell, the strongest and more physical defenseman in Bell on this Pinnacle team. Loose puck for Wilson. Wesley will put it in and go for a change. This is a freshman playing D1 hockey for Notre Dame Prep. Doesn't happen often. Usually it's about one player a year, and they have to be really, really good. Brady Stallkamp and Braden Hornachuk in the past 2 years, and I mentioned really, really good. Braden Hornachuk, the #1 pick in the WHL draft. So you got to be pretty good to play D1 for Notre Dame, and, well, Wesley's no different. Teufel shot goes into the glove of Wright. That's the only call today for Pinnacle. Troy Teufel, who's been very good at D1 as well. 4 goals in 6 games. He almost made the D1 roster out of training camp, preseason, whatever you want to call it. Teufel only a sophomore. Wilson puts it around the track. Lamont puts pressure on his man. Going back for the puck is Chase Kaplan. He turns away from Charlie Fox, the captain of this Pinnacle team. He's played multiple years at D1. His brother also played for Pinnacle and now is playing over at ASU for their ACHA team. Here's Ryan Driscoll. Goes all the way across looking for Lamont. He's going to have to get the puck in. In that first game that these two teams played, a win for Notre Dame, but Pinnacle dominated in terms of shots. Over 40 shots to Notre Dame, but had in the low 20s. However, Notre Dame took advantage of odd man rushes. Here's Drew Jaswin. Jaswin to the net. Jaswin on the backhand in front. Stopped by Michelson, who went down on his back to get that puck out. You have George Barlow along with Justin Kaplan and Jaswin out there on the forward set for Notre Dame. Pinnacle behind the net. Clearing attempt. Kept in by Coletti, but here comes Kamen the other way. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Kamen, the D1 leader in points, gets to Illing, who shoots and is saved by Wright. What a stop by the junior netminder on one of the top goal scorers in Division I in Alex Illing. Notre Dame gets a change. Pinnacle going back for it with Tyson Derryberry. Ahead for Kamen. Our first odd man rush goes to Kamen and Illing. Adam Kaplan, along with the great pad of Caden Wright, kept that puck out. Williams for Logan Chitka, who's been probably the most underrated forward on this Pinnacle team. He turns it over. Wesley across, looking for Hogenauer, who's playing forward tonight. Tried to put it in on net. It was blocked down. Hogenauer also played forward in the first matchup these two teams played and scored a goal. Chase Kaplan toward the net. That's blocked down. Pinnacle come the other way with speed. It's Kamen. He has Chitka with him. Kamen still with it. Tried to put it in front. Chitka tried to stuff it in. And Kaplan was there to take it away. They turned it over. Illing back door in front. They score! Carson Kamen gets the first goal of this one. Goal number 17 on the year. He leads D1 for a reason. What great scoring touch in front. Left alone. What a pass from Illing as he picked up this loose puck. Saw Kamen, went to the backhand. Nothing Wright could do as he went in the top shelf to put that puck in the back of the net. Carson Kamen starts the scoring off. Assist to Illing. And Pinnacle gets the first goal, something they did not do in the first game between these two teams. Edmonds wins the draw. The pressure shifts towards the Saints. Iacono ahead for Knopfler. Hogenauer goes down. Back to Bell at the blue. He walks in, he shoots, and it went over the net. Pinnacle doing a good job of keeping the puck in here, and especially on the forecheck. There it is again. Keeps the puck in. Highs all the way across. Iacono shoots, and he put it wide to the short side. Knopfler for Highs in front, tipped wide. Silavorkin just looks to knock it out, and he does to neutral, where Bell will pick it up, and right back in go the Pioneers. Iacono for Knopfler. Nice pass to the slot, and the backhand went wide of the net. Notre Dame having trouble getting the puck out here. They finally do, and with speed, Justin Kaplan in. Kaplan in alone, and he's fouled. That's Bell who got his stick up on Kaplan. They're going to call holding. A penalty that Bell really had to take. Kaplan was past him. No argument from him. He knew he had to take it, and he did. Power play for Notre Dame. So a chance to bounce right back just about a minute after Kamen scored the opening goal. Good speed from Kaplan as he drew the penalty. So first penalty of the day goes to the Pioneers and Jamison Bell. Power play for the Prep Saints. Jaswin, Justin Kaplan, Landon Wood, Chase Kaplan, and Madden Hogenauer, the power play unit. Chase goes down low. Turning with it is Wood at the goal line. The senior goes across. Justin Kaplan bounced it back to Hogenauer. He'll play the quarterback position on this power play. And a little saucer pass over to Chase. Back to Hogenauer, who shoots. Saved by Michelson. Rebound chance in front for Wood. Otto will get it out and sweep it all the way down. Pinnacle team that is the best in D1 on the shorthanded penalty killing unit. They've only allowed 3 power play goals the entire season in 13 games. Drew Jaswin over the line with speed. He'll take it to the outside and around the net. Jaswin, the captain of this team. Hogenauer loads it up and shoots, but gets the glass. Chase Kaplan will get on it. He can't get past Gavin Williams, but Justin Kaplan's right there to get it over to Jaswin on the far side. Hogenauer sets himself up. Puck toward the net. Still loose at the side. Derryberry fighting for it along with Justin Kaplan. It's still loose out at the side of the net, and Pinnacle will surround it and get it out. A few chances for Notre Dame here on the power play. Haven't had trouble getting it into the zone, but they've had trouble getting it on net. Michelson will cover. And a couple shoves after the whistle as well. That's Justin Kaplan there, who's always going to be towing the line. Took a couple penalties in the first game these two teams played in the first period. But is also a big part offensively for this team as they go to power play unit number 2. This is the unit that scored a goal in game number 1 between these two teams. Coletti back in the blue, puts it toward the net, blocked down by Stockford, and it's caught up in his pants. Stockford will take it out and toss it to the official. He gets a block on that, and he gets a whistle, so not too bad. 30 more seconds until Bell is out of the box on the holding call. Tie up in the circle with Kamen and Edmonds. Kamen will force it out. He's not only a great offensive player, but does it in all 3 phases. Adam Kaplan will head to the freshman Wesley. Wesley fanned on the dumping attempt. Pinnacle comes the other way. Illing one-on-one with Coletti. Nice move by Illing, but he lost it. Coletti played that very well. Bell is out of the box. We're back to 5-on-5 and another successful PK for Pinnacle. Nice move by Wesley, the freshman trying to move in, but Edmonds was offside on the far side near the Pinnacle bench. Now, you talk about freshmen playing D1, it doesn't happen often. How about that? Pulling off a move like that in a game like this. You have to have ultra confidence to do it, and he does. .5:30 to go in period number 1. 1-0 Pinnacle on a Carson Kamen goal, assisted by Alex Illing. Jack Wilson back behind the net. He backhands it along the wall and out. Shots 9-4 in favor of the Pioneers. Here's Kamen across the line over to Illing, who shoots and it went wide. This is the top line for the Pioneers. Can Notre Dame get it out? They do. Jaswin across the red into the zone. Gavin Williams plays them well. Those two are going to meet up a lot tonight. Derryberry goes off the wall and out and makes Adam Kaplan go and chase it with under 5 minutes to go in the first. Quick shift for Illing, Chitka, and Kamen. Knopfler picks it up in neutral. And here he goes over the line through a few Saints. Dropped it for Highs. Tried to feed his man back behind the net. It comes back to the blue line. Glance toward the slot. Knopfler's quick shot saved by Wright. It is all Pioneers to start this one. And this line has done a lot of the heavy lifting. Knopfler backhands it up top. Ethan Glance shoots it. It was a knuckleball that Wright barely got a piece of and put it wide. Is the top line for Notre Dame, and right now they're pinned in their own defensive zone just as Pinnacle would want it. Glance ahead to Mahoney. Try to go backdoor for Knopfler. He takes off the wall and slaps it wide, and they'll carry him all the way back to neutral. Notre Dame gets a much-needed forward change, but can't get their D off. Knopfler in one more time for Iacono. He'll backhand it toward the goal line, flip it down to Knopfler. Glance, waits, shoots, saved by Wright. Rebound goes behind the net. Coletti and Kaplan, those two D, have been out there for a while now. They need a change as bad as anybody. Knopfler not looking to give it to him. This play is onside as Highs came back to get it. Kaplan goes off the glass and is hoping to buy himself a change, but he can't get it off. Highs one more time for Pinnacle. Looking for Iacono. Can't find him. Now Iacono lays a big hit on the freshman Wesley, and that's going to be a penalty. So the freshman Wesley making big moves so far in this one, and now draws a penalty on Iacono. Power play for Notre Dame after Pinnacle was dominating at 5-on-5. The call is a rough. So a roughing call against Cole Iacono. The senior will head to the box. Notre Dame having a chance here to respond with 3:19 to go in the first period, down 1. Carson Kamen with the only goal so far. Pinnacle had Kaplan and Coletti out there on the ice for over a minute 15, maybe even 90 seconds. They get a break. The Pioneers win the draw. Stockford behind his own net, surrounded by two Saints. He's going to need some help. Fox trying to get in there. Time coming off, but Kaplan looking forward in front. Jaswin looks to feed the slot. Now Notre Dame will set it up. Jaswin threads the needle to chase Kaplan. Back for Hogenauer. Toward the net and wide. Notre Dame hasn't had much on the PP in terms of getting it on net. Landon Wood back to Kaplan. Now for Hogenauer, who waits, he shoots. It got blocked in front. Pinnacle might have an odd man rush, but Stockford just safely flips it up and out. It hasn't been a problem of setting up for the Saints. It's been a problem of getting pucks to the net. 2:30 to go in the first. Kaplan off the wall. Here's Chase. Big hit in the corner. That's not an easy man to take down and chase Kaplan, but Charlie Fox did that, and he clears it down. They would love another look at that. Chase Kaplan's a big boy out there, and well, Charlie Fox is not. But that was a big physical hit, and a clean one at that too. Here's Madden Hogenauer. 45 seconds to go in the power play. for Notre Dame. Here's Jasmine in the slot. Wait, shoot! Saved by Michelson. He got the glove on it. It caroms just out of the zone, and Adam Kaplan will come back for it. Best chance on the 2 power plays for Notre Dame was that one, and Michelson's up to the challenge. Bell looking to force it out past Barlow. Edmonds keeps it in. He had Wesley down toward the net all alone, but it just went past him. Caudle forces Wesley to the wall. A.J. Lang will backhand it up, but not out. Here's Adam Kaplan across for Jaswin. Jaswin to the net, saved by Michelson. Edmond was there for the rebound, but it went past his stick, and Adam Kaplan's going to have to go and chase it. Iacono comes out of the box after serving his 2 minutes. 2 for 2, Pinnacle on the PK. Now they're back to 5-on-5, where they love to be, and they send the big dogs out. Adam Kaplan ahead for Wesley, past his stick. Loose puck for Edmonds. He's been out there for a while. He's going to dump it in. Last minute of play in the first period. Williams backhands it for Kamen. Pinnacle looking for one last chance here in the final minute with the big guys. Kaplan steps up. It might cost him. Derryberry ahead. Nice job getting back by Colin Kaplan for Notre Dame. And he lays out Derryberry at that as well. Logan Chitka in the corner. Back for Williams at the top. Williams toward the net. Saved by Wright. Rebound chance right in front. Who's got it? Notre Dame does. And they'll come the other way, but they just flip it out. That was blocked. Now Kamen. 24 seconds to go in period number 1. In front for Chitka. His shot went wide. Illing now gets on as Iacono comes off. Chitka down back below the net. Top line for Pinnacle, looking to double the lead in the final 10 seconds of the first. Kamen all the way across. Glances shot saved by Wright and a hold. You can tell this first period and how this game is going to go is how many stoppages can Notre Dame get in their own end and how many times can they exit the zone, because Pinnacle's forecheck has been relentless here in the first. They've been outstanding, and they've now taken another penalty. In the last 5 seconds of the first period, it's Alex Illing who's going to the box. The call is cross-checking. It happened at the end of that play. Notre Dame's going to their 3rd power play here in the first period. Right now it's 0 for 2, of course, as they're down 1-0. It'll probably carry over, but let's see if they have anything to go in the last 5 seconds. Jaswin can't win the draw. It's back behind the net, 2-1. That'll take us to the end of the first period. 1-0 Pinnacle on a Carson Kamen even strength goal, assisted by Alex Illing. Shots in that period, 11-6 Pioneers. The issue has been that they've taken too many penalties. They've taken 3 penalties, and Notre Dame hasn't taken one yet. We'll be right back for period number 2. All right, back here for period number 2. Notre Dame with 1 minute and 55 seconds of carryover power play time. The Saints in purple, Pinnacle in gray as they switch sides. 12-6 Pinnacle in the first period on shots. 1-0 on a Carson Kamen even strength goal. Justin Kaplan back behind the net. Power play for Notre Dame after Alex Illing took a cross-checking call in the final 5 seconds of the first period. 3 penalties for Pinnacle in the first, none for Notre Dame. Puck bounces up. Here's Hogenauer. Walks and he shoots, and a glove save by Michelson. Mark Michelson did not play Arizona high school hockey his first 3 years. This is only year and last year playing high school hockey. He moved to Wisconsin to play for AAA over there in Kenosha. He's played in Idaho for the Coeur d'Alene Hockey Academy. And he moved back to his hometown here in Scottsdale to play high school hockey for Pinnacle in his last and final year of eligibility. He gets his second start of the year in game number 14, but in probably the biggest of games. Past Chatsworth, here's Jaswin in neutral. Just 40 seconds into the second. Jaswin's shot goes off the stick of Bell and out of play. I mentioned earlier, no Sam Borzone, no Tate Mickey, no Roberto Gamez for this Notre Dame team. 3 of their top 6 and 2 of their top line. The only man of their top line that's here tonight is Drew Jaswin, who took a 10 and a 2, a misconduct in the first game these two teams played. Tonight, it's got to be his game for Notre Dame to win it. Right now, they're down 1-0. Landon Wood in the corner. Back for Hogenauer at the blue, who waits. His shot saved by Michelson. Rebound chance in front. Poking away at it. Still loose at the side of the net. And it comes to Chase Kaplan. He'll feed Hogenauer. Goes over for Wood. Watched by Fox, one of the best PKers for this Pinnacle team. He's an annoying pest. And that's said by his own coaches. Hogenauer toward the net. Saved by Michelson. Kaplan on the rebound. He wins the battle along the wall. Backhands it to Wood. 35 seconds to go in the power play. Down for Justin Kaplan behind the net. Michelson looking for it over his left shoulder. Loose puck in front, but Pinnacle can't get it out. Nice keep by Chase Kaplan. He'll put it down deep. Justin and Stockford go in there for it. They do a good job of killing time. Only 15 seconds until Ailing's out of the box. Fox will go along the wall, but it slows up just enough for Madden Hogenauer to keep it in. Down for Jaswin. Pinnacle doing a good job of keeping Notre Dame to the outside here. Wright banging his stick as Illing's almost out of the box. Bell gets on this one. Now a penalty upcoming against Notre Dame. Arm up. Who are they going to take? It's a cross-checking call, and they're pointing at Drew Jaswin. So after 3 penalties for Pinnacle in the first period, the first of the second period is to Drew Jaswin, the captain of this Notre Dame team, for cross-checking. 0 for 3 on the man advantage for Notre Dame. A power play that has not been your usual Notre Dame power play this year. They've been very middle of the path in terms of their man advantage. Pinnacle goes to the man advantage here, and they've been the opposite. They've been outstanding on the man advantage this year. 14 power play goals in just 13 games. They're good for first in Division I. Jaswin to the box, cross-checking the call. Pinnacle wins the draw. O'Mahony over to Kamen. Back to Cooper O'Mahony at the top. His shot saved by Wright. Chitko was right in his kitchen, but Wright saw it and stopped it. It's Kamen, O'Mahony, Illing, Knopfler, and Chitka, the 5-man unit for the Pioneers. Logan Chitka leads AHSHA Division I in power play goals with 4. He's right in front of the net, battling with Adam Kaplan. Over to Kamen at the circle, tried to feed the front. He gets it back. Knopfler's in that bumper spot. O'Mahony over, Illing, shot goes wide. Kamen will get on that rebound. Back to O'Mahony. Quick passing play. Knopfler taken off his stick before he can let it go. Barlow with a big play as he lifted the sticks of Mason Knopfler. Kamen circling the ice. 40 seconds gone in the power play. Notre Dame legs got to be tired at this point. Kamen pass one off Barlow, but right back to him. Knopfler in the circle. Across. Illing shot goes off the outside of the post. Coletti tries to get on it. And it's just shark circling right now for Pinnacle on the power play. They've had the puck for over 70 seconds in the offensive zone. Loose puck, outside, out of play. Illing shot off his stick and out. That's a big savior for this Notre Dame unit. They're going to get all 5 off, and all 5 need a deep breath. They were out there for 1 minute and 10 seconds of nonstop action. They send out the second unit. I mentioned Atreyu Wesley, the freshman. He's playing all 3 phases tonight. He's out there on the PK. Off the official, Wood gets a clear off of that. First power play for Pinnacle. They get their second unit out there now after good work by their first unit. But just couldn't convert. Highs ahead for Iacono. 30 seconds until Jasmine's out of the box. Jack Wilson pressures the puck. Back for Easton Stockford. Iacono at the half wall. We'll switch sides for Derryberry. Toss the net, still loose. Wesley picks it up. Taken off his stick by Highs. Back in front for Lang, and him and Wood collide. Chase Kaplan will backhand it down, and Wesley's going to be the first one to this puck if he can catch up to it. Jasmine's out of the box, and both power plays are unsuccessful so far. 0 for 3 for Notre Dame, now 0 for 1 for Pinnacle. Back to even strength. 1-0 Pioneers on a Carson Kamen goal in the first period. Loose puck picked up by Jasmine. Fresh legs out of the box. Dodges the hit by Stockford. Jasmine toward the net. Michelson deflects it behind. Justin Kaplan in front for Hogenauer. Backhand try, and it's stopped by Michelson as he got the right pad on it. He kept that pad down and kept the puck out. 2-on-2 battle behind the net. Derryberry, Iacono, Stockford, and Iacono comes out of it. 3-on-2 for Pinnacle if they hurry. But they're offside. Lang a little bit too far in front. About 5 minutes gone here in the second period. 1-0 Pioneers. In terms of possession in this game, which Pinnacle has controlled, at least even strength-wise, it's not different than the first game that these two teams played, but in terms of shots, it is. Pinnacle doubled shots in the first game that lost. In this game, we're at 13 shots for the Pioneers, 12 for the Saints, and of course that's helped out by power play time. Chatsworth in the slot, still loose. Back to O'Mahony, whose shot gets deflected down. That was by a high stick, so it wouldn't have counted if it went in. George Barlow picks it up. Forced off the puck by Fox. Colin Kaplan plays it for Adam. You can't keep up with the Kaplans as it's in front, and Wright makes a big stop. That was Chatsworth along with Teufel coming in front, and a big stop by Wright. That was Teufel as he had a free range shot in on Wright, who makes the save. Teufel, the call up tonight, the sophomore, in his 7th game at Division I, looking for goal number 5 at the level. Anyways, if you can't keep up with the Kaplans, which is hard to do, Colin and Chase are twins, and then Justin is a brother, and then Adam is a cousin, as Wright makes another glove stop. Coach Taylor Nelson, first-year head coach for Notre Dame after Charles Missio stepped down, a legendary coach of this Notre Dame program. Came into the net, blocker save by Wright. Has said that maybe on senior night he'll put them all out at the same time. You have 3 defensemen and 1 forward of the 4 Kaplans. Alex Illing taken down behind the net, and no arms come up. Still loose at the half wall. Still can't get it out. This is the top unit for Pinnacle. Across, Illing waits, shoots, and it went over the net, but not by much. O'Mahony down low for Chitka. Trying to find Illing. Under 9 minutes to go here in the second of a 1-0 game. O'Mahony to the net. That one just snuck past the net off the side. Wilson will try the wall. O'Mahony just keeps it in. This is the forecheck of Pinnacle that was so good in the first. Can they tune it up here in the second? Maybe get some results out of it. Edmonds behind the net with Chitka, who tried to just stuff it in on the near side. Back to Ethan Glantz. Glantz to the net. Save by Wright. It was deflected in front by Kamen. Wood's going to have to just clear it down and ice it, as Notre Dame just needs a change. And we've seen that a lot so far in this game. Notre Dame just needing a change after a long defensive zone shift. Pinnacle with 8 of the last shots on goal in this game. They've tilted the ice, and the key for them is basically just keeping this game 5-on-5. Notre Dame has not been offensively gifted so far 5-on-5 in this one. Let's see if Justin Kaplan can change that. Back in front. He was looking backdoor for Jasmine, but Gavin Williams got there first. Ties, carries it out of his own zone and into the Notre Dame zone. Adam Kaplan, as he usually does, just takes it off the puck, then turns it over. Knopfler scores! Mason Knopfler knocks the water bottle off and doubles the Pinnacle lead. That is a costly turnover by Kaplan. He took it away from Hayes and then just didn't look and couldn't get it out on the backhand. Knopfler takes it away, and what a shot. Right over the shoulder of Wright. Barely anything he could do about it as he doubles the lead and puts Pinnacle up 2-0. There will be no assist on that play because he took it away and put it in the back of the net on an incredible shot. And nothing Caden Wright can be disgusted about on that. It was just a perfect shot by Knopfler. Mason Knopfler has been great this year in his return to Pinnacle after playing travel last year with the Coyotes. His 7th goal in his 10th game. Back behind the net, Iacono in front for Hayes. It'll come back out to neutral. Notre Dame needing something now. Barlow can't get it past Derryberry. They're down 3 of their top 6. Haven't had much offensively so far in this one. Knopfler to the net, saved by Wright. And without Caden Wright tonight, it could be 3 or 4-0 Pinnacle at this point. Block will take it away and ice it down. Pinnacle has definitely tilted the ice here, and other than power play time, Notre Dame hasn't done much on the offensive side. When you're missing Tate Mickey 20 points, when you're missing Sam Borzone 21 points, and Roberto Gamez, who's added 3 more points in only 6 games, it's tough. Caudle wins this one for Pinnacle. 7 minutes to go in the second. Nice pitch and catch. Bell toward the net, and a save by Wright. You'd love to see these two go at it full strength, and we basically had that last time these two teams played. Only minimal players were out, and Notre Dame won that game. Stockford at the blue. Back for Lang, whose shot is easily gobbled up by Wright. But that's for any game here in Division I. It's, you play with who you play with. And this Notre Dame team, we asked Coach Nelson, they haven't had their full roster for just one game this year. Between travel and some other great stories, including some Olympic water skiing that we'll get into if we have time for some of his players. Stockford to the net, and Wright with another great save with his glove. He just hasn't had his full component, his full roster. Pinnacle tonight, of course, not having George Hammond, part of their top 6. He scored a huge goal this year against Mountain Ridge to win a game 3-2 in the final minute. Here's Teufel. Trying to go cross ice. Jasmine's going to catch up to this one, and Bell's on his horse to get back. Jasmine with a nice spin move. Jasmine in the net. Glove save by Michelson. That's the Drew Jasmine Notre Dame needs, and that was a good shift by him and a good chance. This is going to go offside as Chatsworth is already in the zone. Nathan Chatsworth, who's had just a great Pinnacle career, and he's only in his junior year. And as a freshman, he won a D2 championship with Pinnacle. Last year on the D1 team as a sophomore with his line mates from that D2 team, Jackson Fagus and Dylan Weissman, who were both seniors and graduated last year. And now he's playing top minutes for this Pinnacle Division I team. Fox knocks down a clearing attempt. Here's Teufel at the circle. He takes it to his backhand. Wilson in his face as Justin Kaplan takes it away. As Pinnacle is the home team tonight, you're going to see a lot of this team matchup. Chatsworth to the net, blocked in front by Wilson, and Wright just picks it off the ice. You're going to see Jaswin, Kaplan, that top line, along with Hogenauer. But for Pinnacle as the home team, they're putting out their top defensive forward line, which is Fox, Chatsworth, and Teufel. And now they come back with their top boys, with Chitka, Kamen, and Illing. It's a puzzle piece. It's a matching game. Landon Wood for Notre Dame off the draw. Wood gets it down to the freshman Wesley. Chitka, the center, comes down to take it away. Pinnacle coming the other way. They have Illing on a breakaway. Alex Illing off his stick. Chase Kaplan went down and get some offense going and almost got caught. Just a bouncing puck off Illing's stick and could have been another breakaway. Here's Wesley. Pass one into the corner with Chitka. The freshman and the senior coming together. Wood toward the net. Wesley back behind, looked to put it in front. Michelson's pad was down. Another breakaway chance. This one just knocked out of midair by Adam Kaplan. Incredible, just like baseball. Damon knocks down Adam Kaplan. Notre Dame gets the puck out. 5 minutes to go in the second, and Notre Dame needs to push here offensively. They have some great defensive forwards, or I should say defensemen that have offensive-minded play styles. Chase Kaplan, Madden Hogenauer is a forward, and some others as well. It's just a matter of adding those in. Offensive zone draw here for the Saints. They haven't had a lot of these tonight. They've only had 14 shots. Michelson's made only a couple really big saves when he's had to. Iacono back in front, and Wright makes the stop on Knopfler, who is cutting right toward the net. You heard the bang of the pads as the puck was in front on a nice feed from Iacono. Notre Dame can't get this one out. Look at that move by Williams. A spin move at the blue line. Now Iacono at the goal line. At the slot, in front, and Wright makes a stop. As it comes down to the final few minutes in the second, this is the line you're going to see a ton for Notre Dame. Justin Kaplan, Madden Hogenauer, and Drew Jasmine. If anyone's going to get offense going, it's going to be these guys. At least with their great track record and experience scoring at the D1 level, which is so important in games like this. Justin Kaplan ahead. Look at Jasmine. He's going to go and get it past Derryberry. Derryberry got it over for Williams, and Pinnacle executes a very nice breakout. Iacono in with Knopfler. Nice move by Knopfler. Taken away by Wilson. Derryberry with a big slap shot. And into the glove of Wright. For Pinnacle here, it's, hey, let's keep this puck in the offensive zone. Let's keep feeding pucks toward the net at Wright and make Notre Dame come 200 feet, which they haven't done a ton in this game. They leave their top line out there, and like I talked to how Pinnacle puts out their top defensive line with Fox, Teufel, and Chatsworth. Kaplan puts it ahead. Possible 2-on-1. Hogenauer and Jasmine. Hogenauer scores! Well, that's the top line, and they get it started. Notre Dame gets the donut off the board with Madden Hogenauer going top shelf on Michelson. What a play. We're going to see it on the replay. You didn't see it. That was Justin Kaplan putting it ahead. Hogenauer over the shoulder, just like Knopfler's shot. And he brings it within a 2-1 game. Fourth goal in the season for Hogenauer, and his second goal against Pinnacle. Justin Kaplan will get an assist, but it was a huge one as he just knocked it ahead, took a couple bodies with him. That's what Justin Kaplan brings to this Notre Dame team. Now Pinnacle right off the draw, and Charlie Fox had a chance at a breakaway, but Adam Kaplan recovered nicely. Notre Dame now with life. Their fan section as well as it comes in front, and it goes through the legs of Teufel. 3:30 to go in the second, 2-1. Glance down low for Chatsworth. Back in front. Kaplan took it away, that being Chase. Wesley almost had the 2-on-1. Here it is. Wesley and Wood, the freshman, into the zone. He shoots, save, rebound. They score! Landon Wood ties us up at 2. Atreyu Wesley might be a freshman. This kid's playing like a senior. Off the wall to himself. Off the pad. And right there, Landon Wood puts it home. Notre Dame has tied us up. 2 goals in 33 seconds. Landon Wood with goal number 5 on his season, and we got a brand new hockey game. Pinnacle has gotten caught in the neutral zone a couple times. Now a hit right in front of the bench by Chitka. This is getting fun, folks. Justin Kaplan lays a hit on Chitka now. Up for Jasmine, he turned it over. Here's Illing, nice move. Alex Illing walks in and a blocker save by Caden Wright. This is your Notre Dame Pinnacle game. And now we're tied. Justin Kaplan, this is going to go down for an icing as Derryberry gets back for it. 2 goals in 33 seconds for the Prep Saints. Hogenauer with the first one on just an outstanding play by Justin Kaplan in neutral. And then Atreyu Wesley off the wall to himself, gets past the D, goes off the pad of Michelson, and right there was Landon Wood to tie us up. So Pinnacle has given away a 2-0 lead, and we're tied at 2 now. Hayes looks to put it forward. Edmonds looks to get it to Wesley. Turned it over. Hayes, nice pass across for Knopfler. Knopfler shoots and he put it wide. Mason Knopfler scored a goal just like that against Mountain Ridge last weekend against the Mountain Lions in a 2-2 tie. Iacono now across the line. Pinnacle looking for revenge and looking to get the lead back. Off the wall. Nice stick lift by Hayes, who walks in, and his shot went off the stick of Chase Kaplan. Under 2 minutes to go in the second. Jack Wilson pinning his man to the wall. Wesley's going to get to this puck and get it all the way down. It'll go for an icing, but Pinnacle is tilting that ice one more time. You give a lot of credit to that man right there, Caden Wright. We're not even through 2, and he has almost 30 saves. He kept this game at 2-0, and he has kept his Notre Dame team in it just enough for them to come back and tie this game up. His first year starting exclusively at Division I, and he's played great. Alex Illing waits. His shot went over the shoulder of Wright. Here's the top line for Pinnacle. Illing in front, and he put it way wide. Kamen gets on the rebound. It's Kamen, Lang, and Illing. A double shift for those two. Back for Stockford. He's got room. He shoots, saved by Wright. A clear shot off the pad as he was looking for a rebound. Driscoll will get it out. That being Ryan. His brother Shea played for Notre Dame for a couple years. As Illing shot, and another stop by Wright. He's going to have 40 plus at the end of this one either way. Illing took Lang, and he put it off the post. Final minute here in the second. Past Stockford. Not enough for icing. Notre Dame gets a change like they needed it. Long pass for Kamen. 48 seconds to go in the period. Kamen toward the net, and Wright makes the stop. That was A.J. Lang, the sophomore, and he put it off the post on that chance just a couple minutes ago. Watch Lang at the center. Wright gets to the slot. Perfect positioning. Went far post, but off the iron. Pinnacle just a couple inches away from taking that lead again. 45 seconds to go in the second. How about Madden Hogenauer winning a draw? Here's Mason Knopfler back behind the net. 35 seconds. Back for Glantz. He's got room if he wants it. He passes it off to O'Mahony. His shot knocked down. Still loose. Who's got it? Behind the net. It goes. Adam Kaplan's got it. 25 seconds. Notre Dame holding on here. Jaswin ahead. Justin Kaplan will pick it up. Long range shot into the glove of Michelson, who's going to play it. 15 seconds now in the period. Jaswin picks up the loose puck. Ties up with Knopfler. Hogenauer there with 8. Pinnacle has to go the full way. They got 5 seconds to do it on a 2-on-1. Knopfler with 3, with 2. Big shot, and he fanned on it. He just got the wrong part of his blade. He let it go a little early as well. Don't go anywhere. We only got a minute intermission before the third period starts. All right. Well, after probably the most exciting period of the season we've seen in the second, with a goal by Pinnacle by Nason Knopfler to go up 2-0, Notre Dame comes back with 2 2-on-1s, Hogenauer and then Landon Wood with the goals. Hogenauer assist by Justin Kaplan, and the assist goes to Atreyu Wesley on the goal by Landon Wood. 2-2 tie as we start the third, 15 minutes on the clock. And we're ready to go. No overtime here in regular season, so it's going to be a tie or one team's going to win this game. Here we go. Hogenauer wins the draw, and we're off and running here in the third period. Shots in favor of Pinnacle, 35-16. Taken down is Justin Kaplan. He draws a penalty. Teufel or Fox are going to go to the box. Justin Kaplan is truly a Swiss Army knife. He does it all. An assist and a great play in neutral ice on the first goal for Notre Dame. Now Teufel's going to get caught on the tripping call. Power play for Notre Dame, which tonight is 0 for 3. Troy Teufel to the box for tripping. Power play for Notre Dame. I mentioned the great numbers of the Pinnacle penalty kill this year. They've allowed just 3 power play goals in 13 games. Justin Kaplan off the draw. Down low, Derryberry looking to kill time and pin it to the wall. Justin Kaplan out of it with it. Loose puck back to Chase. Over to Hogenauer. Big shot saved by Michelson, as Wood was right in front as well. Pinnacle's got too many on the ice. It hit Derryberry on the way. No call. Chase Kaplan takes down Kamen. Short-handed. Here's Illing. His shot saved by Wright, and a good job by Jasmine to get back to get that rebound. Bell over to Kamen. They'll backhand it in. Here in the first minute of the third period, the 4th penalty against Pinnacle in this one. Stockford picks it up. Pinnacle's coming the other way. Kamen shot off the blocker of Wright. Here's Drew Jasmine looking to catch Pinnacle on the forecheck. Through neutral with speed. Drew Jasmine, the forehand, and a blocker saved by Michelson. His best of the night on a sharp shot by Jasmine. Got a hard shot, and Michelson got the blocker on it. Down low, Wood. Notre Dame gets a change and gets the freshman Wesley on. Wood across for Wesley! A save, rebound, they score! Justin Kaplan, 3-2 Notre Dame, no goal is the call. They say no goal back behind the net. They're going to say the net's off. Justin Kaplan was celebrating, but they say the net's off. And it is. Let's get another look. Watch this pass by Wood in front for Wesley. Michelson got a piece. The second try, I'm not sure why that's not a goal. That net was on. I'm not sure why that's not a goal there. Let's see if we can get another look at this. Watch this play here. Across for Wesley. You're going to get the shot behind the net. The net's a little bit off. You see that kick there. By the rule, that's not a goal. You know, by the rule, that's a good call by the official. I take that back. Another chance in front, and Michelson's going to dive on it. That was, as millimeter of a chance as that goal came off, but it did. And those officials were right on it. Great call by them. .38 seconds to go on the Teufel penalty. And out of the zone it goes. Michelson's left leg kicking the goal off keeps this a 2-2 game. O'Mahony fanned on it. Here's Barlow across the line. 15 seconds more on the power play for Notre Dame. Here's the freshman Wesley. Wesley at the goal line. Looking for a passing partner. Goes to Adam Kaplan, who walks in his shot. Saved by Michelson. It was along the ice and stopped. Adam Kaplan, for his first 3 years in high school, has been a defenseman. And he's been a great one at that, if not the best in Division I. Adam Kaplan this year, he's adding some offense to his game. 2 goals and 8 points in 11 games this year. 6 seconds to go until Teufels out of the box. Notre Dame with 3 forwards and 2 D, as they're going to keep this top line on for the 5-on-5. Out of the box is Teufel. He's going to go to the bench for a change. Jack Wilson takes it behind the net. Beats his D-man partner in Chase Kaplan. Back to 5-on-5, 2:30 gone in the third. Jasmine in the net, rebound chance, and Michelson grabbed it. You give a lot of credit to Mark Michelson as well. There's a kid who hasn't played in a Division I game since October 26th, which is 3 weeks gone. But before that, he hadn't played since preseason, back in August. He gets the start tonight in a Pinnacle Notre Dame game, and he's played pretty well. High's going to chase up to this one, 2-on-1 for Pinnacle. High's across Knopfler, and he put it off right. Wilson might have got a piece. That shot just went off the stick of Knopfler in a weird way. Knopfler down low for Highs. This line's been really good for the Pioneers, especially on the forecheck. They keep it in here. Knopfler turnaround chance was blocked. Jaswin can't get on this one. Pinnacle keeps the zone. Highs looking for Knopfler. Off a Notre Dame stick. Look at Highs still with the puck. Highs to the net. Backhand try and a stop by Wright. Highs got through 3 prep Saints. Pinnacle keeps the zone here. Back in front, Jaswin takes it away. He's going to put it ahead and look to chase after it. Nice job by Glantz, shouldering him into the boards. Then Justin Kaplan gets a reverse hit by Tyson Derryberry. Gavin Williams over the line now. Williams shoots, and Wright has it. Went through a couple Notre Dame bodies, but he covers. Pinnacle almost at 40 shots. Caden Wright has been outstanding. Some goalies play their best in the biggest of games, and I think Caden Wright has earned that title through his 2 games now against the Pioneers this year. Here's the top line for Pinnacle. We're going to see a lot of these guys in the final 10 or so minutes. Wood across for Wesley. The freshman already has an assist tonight. His shot in the glove of Michelson gets an offensive zone draw for the Saints. It seems like every year Notre Dame has a freshman, usually a forward, that plays at D1 and plays big minutes. 2 years ago, it was Brady Stillkamp. Last year, it was Braden Hordichuk. This year, it's Atreyu Wesley. Edmonds wins this one. Back to Coletti. Toward the net, off the skate of Bell. Down low, Wesley just catches an edge. Kamen's got it now. Kamen with speed. Kamen to the outside. Coletti can't stop him, and he put it wide. Wesley on the rebound. Notre Dame looking to catch him. Off the skate of Edmonds. Back for Jamison Bell. Bell played with Horizon last year because he signed up a little bit late and Pinnacle's roster was full. Now gets to play with the Pioneers. Here's Bell across the line. Bell, nice move. Bell across, still loose in the slot. Caught up by Adam Kaplan. He tried to make one pass, then he does for Wood. Wood one-on-one with Stockford. He goes through his legs, tried to find Wesley, but Bell was back to stop that opportunity. They're double shifting Kamen and Illing here with Lang, as they did at the end of the second. Kamen picks it up. Cross the line, stick lifted by Lamont. Jack Wilson dodges a hit by Fox. Illing has to wait for his Pinnacle forwards to get out, but it hits Kamen, and that's going to be an offside. Under 10 minutes to go here in the third of a tie game. Pinnacle started out great. It was a Kamen goal from Illing in the first period. Then Knopfler scored in the second to make it 2-0. But Hogenauer and Wood, just 33 seconds apart, tied it up. Pinnacle has also taken 4 penalties to Notre Dame's 1. Off the draw, Lamont pushes it forward and now picks it up. He's taken down, penalty. There's penalty number 5, and they're going to get Teufel again. Luke Lamont, the senior, does a great job of drawing that penalty. And Teufel, oh, check that, they're going to give it to Chatsworth. He's going to the box. Tripping is the call. And the 5th penalty of the day against Pinnacle. 0 for 4 is Notre Dame's power play unit. Jaswin, Wood, Kaplan, Justin, that is, Chase Kaplan and Madden Hogenauer. Chase walks in, his shot goes wide, Hogenauer on the rebound. They'll set it up, Hogenauer's shot, saved by Michelson, rebound in front of the side of the net, oh, he got it just a bit, was Justin Kaplan, back in front, nobody home. Chase Kaplan backhands it down deep. Michelson doesn't have a stick. His stick is trying to get pushed to him. Now it's in the blue crease. He picks it up as Pinnacle clears it down. Chase Kaplan will go back for it. 9:10 to go in the third. 1:20 to go in the penalty against Chatsworth for tripping. Here's Hogenauer across the blue line. Derryberry looking to pin him to the wall. Hogenauer in front. Jaswin shot, save. And it went off the skate of Wood, but wide. Small goes along the wall, but not out. Chase Kaplan down low. Jaswin has to go and chase after this one. Tyson Derryberry pins his man to the wall. It comes back to Hogenauer. 50 seconds to go in the man advantage. Down for Jaswin. His shot off his skate. Rebound to Wood, now to Jaswin, but Michelson read it the whole way and gets the cover. You can't say more about this Pinnacle PK. It's been incredible all season, and it has been even better tonight. Both teams go to their second units for the final 45 seconds of the man advantage. Edmonds will take the draw. He wins it back, but here's Iacono. He takes it away, stick in his skates, no call. No arms go up. With some words from the Pinnacle bench. Coletti goes across, loose puck, picked up by Iacono in the circle, saved by Wright. No, it's in! It's in! Pinnacle takes the lead! Short-handed goal by Cole Iacono. It didn't look in initially, but it got past Wright. Now what are they saying? Now they're saying no goal. This is unbelievable. They're going to say that they blew the whistle before it went over the line. Wow. Notre Dame took the 3-2 lead late in the second period. That was a goal that was called off. And now they take this goal away. They blew the whistle. You see it just went right past Wright on the goal line. But they're going to say they blew the whistle before it. Another crazy chapter in the Notre Dame Pinnacle book. So we're still tied. Notre Dame with the power play for 15 more seconds. Both teams have now had a goal waved off. George Barlow, first man to the puck. Taken off his direction by Williams. Now a penalty. Who are they taking? Edmonds and Williams got caught up behind the net. Who are they taking is the question. Williams is saying me, and Edmonds is giving him the business. Look at them going to the bench, smiling at each other. Look at this. Edmonds and Williams. They're going to take Edmonds. They're going to take Williams. They're going to take them both. Cross-checking for Edmonds and an unsportsmanlike. And they're giving the same to Williams. On a play that just started behind the net, And then it continued all the way back to the penalty box. And they're going to take Edmonds out of the box, and they're going to send him to the locker room. Edmonds is done for the night. Right now, it's just Chatsworth in the box for Pinnacle. He still's got 4 seconds on the penalty, and they're going to give the same. So Williams is done, and so is Edmonds. They don't send them both to the box, they send them both to the room. So they give both a 2 and a 10 for an unsportsmanlike, which with only 8 minutes to go in the third period, they won't be coming back anyway. There's no overtime. So they're done for the night. Gavin Williams for Pinnacle, Fell Edmonds for Notre Dame. And we still got 4 more seconds on the Notre Dame power play. Their 5th of the night. They send out the big boys with Jaswin Hogenauer and Justin Kaplan. Oh, what a game we've had tonight. Back and forth. Pinnacle wins this draw. They'll be down a D. Notre Dame will be down a forward. Jaswin takes down Bell. We're back to 5-on-5. Chatsworth out of the box. Pinnacle's PK, 5 for 5 tonight. Knopfler, long pass. Kamen and Illing, 2-on-2. What can they do? Here's Kamen to the backhand. Still with it. Tried to put it in front, and Wright made the stop. Back for Stockford. In front, still loose in the slot. Picked up by Jaswin. Jaswin with speed. He's got Hogenauer with him. Through Jaswin to the net, saved by Michelson. Justin Kaplan on the forecheck along with Hogenauer. Mason Knopfler picks it up, and now Pinnacle goes back to having the big 3 together with Illing, Knopfler, and Kamen. They haven't been together for a couple games now, and especially not tonight. Kamen in the slot, over for Illing. Illing looking back door. He might have had a chance to shoot that puck, but didn't. Kamen's taken down in front, penalty upcoming against Notre Dame. They're going to take somebody for a cross check. They're going to take Coletti. So Brody Coletti, the D-man in front, as you see on the right side of your screen, I think Kamen took him down first and then he gave it right back to him. A classic lesson of, well, they see who did it second. So power play for Pinnacle here. O'Mahony, Chatsworth, Illing, Knopfler, Kamen. 2-2 game, 6:45 to go. Cross-checking penalty against Coletti. Pinnacle power play tonight, 0 for 1. Off the draw. Notre Dame gets it. Great job by Jack Wilson to step up and take it, and they'll clear it down. What a play by the junior D when Wilson, as he stepped up to take that puck, take it behind his net, and clear it all the way down to start the PK. Illing in neutral, gets it ahead for Knopfler. Knopfler for Chatsworth. Nice pass for Illing, who shoots. What a block by Wilson. It comes back to a Notre Dame D, that being Wood, but he couldn't get it out. O'Mahony to the net, deflected over the net. Knopfler and Wilson. It comes to Wood, second try for him, and he gets it all the way down. Michelson will stop it. Here's O'Mahony. 6 minutes to go in the third, 75 seconds to go in the power play for Pinnacle. Illing over for Kamen. Watched by Justin Kaplan. Kamen shot went wide. Illing will pick it up off the wall. O'Mahony's the man at the top. Watched by Jaswin. Over for Kamen. Knopfler, bumper shot saved by Wright. Pinnacle with it again. Kamen across. Illing scores! Power play goal for Alex Illing. Pinnacle 3-2 with 5:30 to go. It was an incredible pass by Kamen, and Illing had half the net to shoot at. He finds the back of the net, and Pinnacle takes a 3-2 lead. On a power play marker, the Pioneers, on their second chance on the man advantage, convert. Back and forth we go. 5:30 to go, Pinnacle up 1. Jasmine gets it deep. Derryberry along the wall, kept in by Adam Kaplan. Chatsworth helps it out. Odd man rush to Pinnacle. Teufel tried to get it in front. Adam Kaplan back. Fox shoots and it went off the post. Fox gets iron and it might have hit a piece of right as well. Chatsworth off his skate. Notre Dame chasing now. Hogenauer lays a hit. Best forward unit for Notre Dame. Best defensive forward unit for Pinnacle. Fox loses it. Caught up in neutral. Jaswin taken off the puck and taken down as well. Easton Stockford stopped at the blue. Play is onside. Goes to the near side for Lang in front, and the shot by Fox went wide. Nice quick play there by A.J. Lang, the sophomore. Stockford walks in, and his shot off of right, bouncing puck, cleared out. 4:30 to go. We'll keep an eye on Caden Wright. Notre Dame needs the puck first. Knopfler across the line. Wright puts it back behind his own net. Lang reverses. Icing here against Notre Dame with 4:10 to go. They're up 44-24 in shots. They're up 3-2 on the scoreboard. And it comes all the way back to their defensive end. Notre Dame gets a change in their D. Pinnacle wins this draw. Schmall to the net, saved by Wright. For Pinnacle, we talked about it before this game was tied. It was 2-0. It's, hey, keep Notre Dame in their own zone. Make them come 200 feet. That's how they're going to finish this game off. Otto with a big face-off win. Small, puck bounced on him. Wood gets it ahead. Bell in neutral. Over for Kamen. They'll put it in on Wright, who's going to keep this puck in play for Wilson. And his clearing attempt went off the stick of Small and out of play. 3:48 to go. That was the chance earlier by Fox. The more offensive zone draws for the Pioneers, the better. And now they split up the big three. They're going Heis, Knopfler, and Illing. With Kamen playing D. Carson Kamen back on defense now in the final few minutes. Justin Kaplan tried to drop it, but no one was there. You got the big three, but not all on forward tonight. At least here in the final few minutes. Knopfler dropped it for Heis. Pinnacle being careful here. Don't take any chances, and of course, don't give up any odd man rushes. Along the wall. 3:15 left in the third. Knopfler looking for it. Comes right back. Illing will pick it up. To the net, saved by Wright, and Knopfler fell in front in the process. That back and forth action all night. Chances for both teams. The shot total doesn't tell the whole story. Maybe would be an asterisk in this whole chapter of this game. For Notre Dame with 3 minutes to go, you know you're going to see the Jaswin Kaplan line. It's just a matter of when and how many shifts and for how long. Lance will take it back out to neutral. It's a careful game now for Pinnacle. Knopfler across the line. Adam Kaplan takes it off his stick. Adam turned it over. It went his way for Wesley, the freshman. Tried that move he pulled earlier in the game one more time, but the puck didn't go his way. Here's Alex Illing over the line. Illing shot off the shin pad of Adam Kaplan. Pass highs, Notre Dame, or Pinnacle keeps the zone. Paletti for Notre Dame is just going to ice this puck. Notre Dame needs a change and goes back. It's been Pinnacle in the offensive zone. They are making Notre Dame come the entire way. And I think the Prep Saints are going to take a timeout here. And they are. Oh, Pinnacle's going to take the timeout, actually. So the Pioneers take the timeout and going to go over how they want to handle the last 2:27 here in the third. Both teams get a rest. We've seen Carson Kamen play defensively. We've seen Notre Dame. Let's see how they're going to stack up. 3-2 Pinnacle. It was 2-0 Pioneers in the second period. Kamen and Knopfler with goals. But then it was Hogenauer and Wood, just 33 seconds apart, tied it up for the Saints. And then the Pioneers on the power play, Alex Hilling with 5:30 to go, giving the Pioneers the lead, which is where we stand, 3-2. Timeout for the Pioneers. They go over their defensive coverage, and I just say defensive because the players on the ice are their best defensive players. It's Fox, it's Teufel, it's Chatsworth, it's Derryberry. And it's Stockford. That's their five-man unit. Even though they have an offensive zone draw, they know what's at stake here. For Notre Dame, it's their best offensive players. Off the draw, Pinnacle wins another one. In the circle, you have a Pioneer down. That's Fox, and now you get the whistle. Fox is down, and he was holding his head initially. Now he gets up to a knee. I'm not sure exactly what happened. It was right off the draw. But Fox is shaken up. That's the captain of the Pioneers. And he's going to skate back to the bench. See that one more time. Justin Kaplan might have given him an extra shot there. That had Fox go down, and he's back to the bench. We'll keep an eye on that. Another win for Pinnacle in the faceoff dot. And now they're going to keep the zone. Iacono on the forecheck. Chase Kaplan back behind his own net, and Notre Dame looks a little bit out of sorts here. Jaswin gets it ahead, looking for Justin Kaplan. Stockford back. Derryberry fell down. Loose puck. Jaswin's got it. Over for Hogenauer. Going to put it in deep. Under 2 minutes to go here in the third. Adam Kaplan will go and chase it. He's back with his team partner in Hogenauer as Notre Dame got all their offensive players as this one goes past Jaswin for an icing. Will Notre Dame now take their timeout is the question. Look at their coaching staff with Taylor Nelson, Aiden Sullivan, Javi Zubia, Cameron Judge. All in the, and I must say, very sleek jackets. Black jackets with the white on the cuffs, the white stripes. For Pinnacle, it's closing time. Who's going to get the final three outs? Who's going to finish this one off? Another face-off win for Pinnacle. They've won all the big ones. Wood pins his man to the wall. Gets it ahead. Kamen back on D, keeps it in over for Illing. Illing toward the net. Back in front, and Wright reaches behind him to stop it. 1:30 to go in the third. Pioneers up 3-2. Right now, for Notre Dame, it's find a way into the offensive zone and see what happens. For Pinnacle, it's just don't make a mistake. When their D have stepped up, Notre Dame has made them pay on both goals tonight. Bell will keep the zone, or at least try to. Kaplan got a hit in there as well. Pinnacle touches up. Adam Kaplan over for Drew Jaswin. Illing's going to get on this puck. 75 seconds to go as we watch Caden Wright at the top of his crease. Pinnacle just looking to kill time. Long pass, nice job by Knopfler to poke it ahead, and he's going to be the first one to the puck and negate that icing. Knopfler just looking to kill time, and that's what he's doing right now. Mason Knopfler killing precious seconds off the clock. Under a minute to go now in the third. Look at the work that Mason Knopfler is doing right now. And he comes out of the group with it as well. In front, Illing's shot, and it got blocked down by Kaplan. Notre Dame just can't get the puck out of the zone. What great work by Mason Knopfler there. He killed off about 20 to 25 seconds back behind his own net. Taking on three Saints who are just looking to poke it out. Timeout Notre Dame. 41.9 on the clock. And they got to start back in their own end. There is no college basketball timeout rule here where you could advance it to midcourt. Got to start in their own end and see what happens, and a big part of that is they can't pull their goaltender if they start in their own end with the faceoff. The players on the ice right now are Hogenauer, Chase Kaplan, Jaswin, Justin Kaplan, all the guys that have contributed in a huge way for this Notre Dame program over at least the past 2 years, some even more. I think the only question you have here is, do you let the freshman Wesley on? How great has he been tonight? An assist on the second goal, and he's been flying over the ice. I'd go on to bet that he's probably your sixth skater, if you could get Caden right off. Right now it's the usual five. You got Charlie Fox back out there for Pinnacle. Good to see after he went down a couple minutes ago. It's Fox for the face-off with Nafla, Illing, Bell, and Kamen. This is the closer unit for Pinnacle. Illing gets it deep off another face-off win for the Pioneers. Puck bounces on Adam Kaplan and he can't get it out. Charlie Fox is going to take it to the wall and just look to kill off time. That's what he's going to do. He's pinned to the wall by Kaplan. 25 seconds now. Notre Dame can't get the puck, and they can't get it out. He's Illing for the closer, and Wright picks it out of midair. It's face-off win. It's get the puck deep. It's get the puck to the wall and close this out. That's the strategy right now for the Pioneers, and, well, so far they've gotten an A+ on that assignment. Knopf won another draw. Can Pinnacle win another big face-off? Hogenauer, the usual D, is taking this one, and he wins it. They go off the wall. Unfortunate bounce for Notre Dame. Illing shot saved by Wright. Cleared out of harm's way. Back in front. Illing on the backhand save. Rebound chance. Still in front. Fox poking at it. 5 seconds now. Illing one more try, and Wright has it, and Fox took down the goalie, and now we have some pushing and shoving. Illing getting into it with Adam Kaplan. Jaswin in there. And this all started because Fox was in on Caden Wright. Alex Illing taking on 4 Saints. And he says, look at the scoreboard.
Talk your shit, Alex. Damn, look at the scoreboard.
And for his credit, he's the one who made it 3-2 Pinnacle. They're going to send him in the locker room. 5 seconds to go. No reason to be in the box. And Pinnacle's just 5 seconds away from closing this one out as Jaswin and Nafla share some more. There is no love lost between these two teams, if you can't tell. There's never been, and there never will be. The biggest rivalry in AHSHA at the D1 level, and it will always be that way. Here is the last time we had the puck in play, as Wright actually got a shoulder up, and then Fox got pushed into his own man. So they're going to send Fox to the box for Illing. He did nothing wrong, or as you know what they've called. Fox really got pushed into his own, or pushed into Wright, I should say. It's 3.2 seconds on the clock. The Pinnacle fans here can just feel it, and for good reason. Jaswin going over things with the official. .2 seconds left in the third, and now they're going to send a prep Saint to the box, that being Justin Kaplan.
I will.
The idea here is just extending the game until they can run the clock again. Now Chase Kaplan joins his brother Justin in the box. 4 Kaplans and half of them are in the box. For Pinnacle, they take Fox and Illing and Gavin Williams, and for Phil Edmonds, go in the locker room. It is a packed house here at the Ice Den and a great atmosphere all night for this marquee game between these two incredible programs. They've matched up in the championship game countless times. The last time being 3 years ago when Notre Dame got the better, or check that, Pinnacle got the better of Notre Dame. The year before that was the opposite. Notre Dame's been in the championship the last 4 years. They've won one, and that came against these Pioneers 4 years ago at Oceanside Ice Arena. Puck is down, 2 seconds and one, and the Pioneers take round two against the Saints. 3-2 the final score. Mark Michelson, in just his second start at the D1 level, gets all the love from his teammates. He makes 22 saves in a 3-2 win. Caden Wright was great as well, 48 saves on 51 shots. 3-2 the final score. Let's go through the scoring. Carson Kamen and Mason Knopfler with the first 2 goals for the Pioneers. Hogenauer and Wood tied us up in the end of the second period. And then in the third period, a power play goal by Alex Illing gave the Pioneers a 3-2 lead, which they held on to. At least, you know, if you want a video to show any of your teams how to close out a game with a 1-goal lead, show them the last 4 or 5 minutes of Pinnacle here in this game. 3-2 the final score. We thank you all for tuning in. To my man Ben Smith, running the cameras, running the audio, and everything that he does. He's a genius. We thank you all for tuning in, and we'll see you next time here on the AHSHA YouTube page.